Hi guys, so triple review today. So I'm gonna get this out of the way now. So we're gonna do comparisons. Here are these three with Soundwall. So I have them here. Starscream. Buried. Megs. Let's zoom out a little bit. Soundwave. Oh. Because I still got him over here. Sky Shadow. And Leo Kaiser. Because I don't want to bring out the comparisons every time I bring in one of these figures, so I thought I'd get the comparisons out of the way first. And yeah, we're going to look at each one at a time. So we're going to start with the first release of the Decepticon Headmaster Juniors. Fangry and his Titan Master Headmaster Briscoe, I think. Or, in Japan, as he's called, Wilder. The whole thing is Wilder, including the head. But we'll take a quick look at the head. Got green for the face, the split strint on his chest, Decepticon insignia right there. This guy does not come with weapons. He is loose. This is the buzzworthy Bumblebee version. I guess you could say also Age of the Primes version, even though that one's not out yet. Yeah, you got some metallic paint right there. Got the wolf head on his back, which is nicely detailed. We'll look at that later. But articulation. Head is on a ball joint. You get some waggle room. Head can do a full 360. With the wing out of the way. Shoulders can do a full 360. In and out. You got a bicep rotation. You got slightly under 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist except inward due to transformation. Nothing at the waist. Hip skirt can move out of the way. Legs can move forward that far. Back that far. Outward, he can do the full splits. You got a thigh rotation. You got over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet, they cannot move up, they cannot move down, but they can swivel. And you have a outward ankle tilt. So we're going to take a quick look at his head real quick. And then we will move on to the next member. There we go. Yeah, get off my phone, whatever that is. So here we have Briscoe in his robot mode, or Wilder. Got some paint on his head. The only paint is on the head of the Titan Headmaster. I think his arms are painted and his legs are painted, and then just the face. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint to get a bit of wiggle room. Shoulders are on a ball joint. They go in and not really in and out, but they can go forward that far. And then obviously the legs forward and back at the knee. And then just fold them upside down. So, what I'm going to do real quick, put you there. I'm going to take the heads off of these guys real quick. We'll do a quick head comparison. And then we will move on to the next member that has been released. Right. So here are all three of the Decepticon Headmaster Juniors in their robot modes. Yeah, Horri-bull's, aka... I forgot what his name was. I'll put in the title the name. I even forgot the Headmaster's name. And then we have Squeezeplay's, I think is Locos. And this is Cancer. Oh. What is his name? I'll look at... Like I said, I'll probably put in like the description. Yeah, yep. Actually, guess I should phone it back up. Put them back on. Just click connection. Oops. What the heck? Huh. For some reason, his head has to be turned to... The Time Master's head has to be turned just to get that in. That is weird. Oh, also the wings articulate. So we're going to put Fangry off to the side. Now we're going to bring in Squeezeplay, or if you watch the anime of Master Force, Cancer. So we'll just plug his head in. What is up with these heads? There we go. So you got silver for the face, red for the eyes, a split and strint right there. Being not painted. Decepticon insignia. Fangry is a retool of the Grotesque mold for Titan's Return. This is a extensive retool of Mind Wipe. It's going down, you got paint on his arms. You got browning, even though he's not really brown. Got paint for the thighs. Got paint on his toes and his heels. On his weapon as well. And going on the back, he just has the beast head on his back. Articulation, his head is on a ball joint. Got some wiggle room. Head can do a full 360. Shoulders are on a ball joint. They can do a full 360. In and out. You got bicep rotation. It's quite snug. For the elbows, you're going to want to bend at the bottom joint first. And then rest away so you try not to scratch that paint. But you got 90 degrees of bend at the elbow without flipping his hand in. You got a waist joint. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. He can very much do the full splits and then some. You got a thigh rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the knee. The feet cannot move up, but the toes and heel can move down. And it's tabbed in, but you got an ankle tilt. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna look at this guy's... I'm gonna get this guy's name. First, let's put his head on. There you go. So I'll be right back. Bullhorn, that's his name, and the Headmaster Kreb. But again, the entire figure head included is a bullhorn. You got gold for a faceplate, silver for the face, red for the eyes, the split strint on his chest. And this guy is an extensive retool of the Skull Cruncher mold, who actually has heels. So this guy can actually stand on like a Skull Cruncher. Got the double barrel blaster, you got his normal weapon, got paint on his claws. And going up back, just like the others, he has the beast head on his back. Unfortunately, the sprue marks are stuck blue, so he's gonna have that for forever. Anyways, articulation, his head is on a ball joint. You get some wiggle room. You can do a full 360. Shoulders are on the ball joint, So you got a full 360. Got in and out. You got bicep rotation, as well as lower arm rotation. You got 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist except inward, just inward due to transformation. You got a waist joint. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can do the splits. You got thigh rotation. You got 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet, they cannot move up, they cannot move down, but you do got some ankle tilts. And yeah, that's all three of the Decepticon Headmaster Juniors in the robot modes. Oops, come here. If you're wondering what that light is, just my laptop. But now, we're going to get down to transformation, so we're going to start with Fangry first. So, we just got to remove his head. Just get him in a seating position for now. And he is ready to go. So, we are going to grab the... We're not going to grab the beast head just yet. We're going to open up his chest. And inside is the seat. All you do is just put him in there. And close it up. And there's your storage for his head. So now, you just bring the monster head forward. These tabs are going to go into these slots right here. And I also cover the Headmaster port. Next, I'm going to move the wings out of the way. You're going to fold in the hands. You're going to rotate at the arm 180. And you just bring the beast hand down. And there's that. Second verse is just like the first. Flip in, rotate, bring down, and there you got the arms ready to go. So now for the legs, you're going to activate the outward ankle tilt. You're going to tab his legs together. I do hope for the Age of the Primes version. I'm not getting that because I got this one already. They do fix the tolerances on this mold. Because I heard a lot of people say he's loose. And I do agree. As you fold up his legs, bring the tail out. That way you can get the legs all the way out. Now we just bring the tail together. Just like so. Going to just move the arms, and then these tabs are going to go into slots right in here. Funny story, this is like I think my second or third time transforming this guy. Why? I don't know. Okay, you get a general idea. Why are you refusing to work with me, dude? What are you refusing? There you go. Okay, and then we're just going to rotate the hind leg. Just bring it out. There's that. Second burst is just like the first. Straight. There we go. Okay, you know what? You get the general idea. And there is Fangry in his monster mode. So take a quick look at the details before we transform the others. Got green for the eyes, got silver for the teeth, got the red stripes I forgot to mention, just his arms, robot arms. Everything right here stays the same. Just got the monster legs just poking out. Got a tail. And yeah, articulation, the head does not move. The mouth can open and close. Arms are the exact same as the robot mode. I'm not going to go through that again. The hind legs can do a full 360. They can go in and out. And then you just have a knee joint. And a toe. You also got toe movement. And yeah, that is Fangry in his monster mode. So now we're going to take a look at Squeezeplay, aka Cancer. So we're just going to remove the weapons, put these off to the side, take his head, pull it off, get him in a seating position as well, and he is ready to go. So now we're just going to fold the hands in. And again, you're just going to use that double joint to your advantage. And as well as rotating the arm, 180. And then there's just a tabs lock connection. Right there. Second burst is just like the first. Put the hand in, rotate 180, use that elbow joint, double joint. Going to bring the arms up. You're then just going to collapse them in, like so. Going to bring his chest plate out. You're then going to just bring these around. And I'll just lock into place right there. Second verse is just like the first. Bring these out. Next, we are going to rotate them at the waist 180. Going to make them do the splits. Right, for some reason, I'm just going to rotate at the thigh. And then rotate 180. Yeah. Rotate at the thigh. We're just going to collapse the feet. We're just going to engage the elbows. We're then just going to bring up the monster head. This tab's just going to go in the slot right here. Am I not supposed to rotate his leg or his waist? Oh, yeah, I wasn't supposed to rotate his waist. My bad. Just gonna bring his legs like that. And then we just open up his chest. And then there's just a seat. Gonna plug him in. Close this up. And for the final touch, he's just gonna fall over. We grab the gun and the weapon. The gun just plugs in right here. And then the weapon just plugs in post-port. And there we have Squeezeplay, aka Cancer, in his robot mode. So, got some nice orange for the eyes, silver for the monster teeth, and then just everything we've already seen, just in a different configuration. Articulation, the head does move forward and back if you untab it. The arms are just the legs, so there's no need to go over that. Same with the feet, hands, as well as the legs. So yeah, there is Squeezeplay, aka Cancer, in his beast mode, or monster mode. So now we are gonna go onto Horri-bull, aka Bullhorn. So just like the others, take the head off. It is tight. His knees are tight on mine. There we go. How to get up close, put him in a seating position. Remove the weapons. And then we're just going to tab them together. Or plug them in together, I should say. That's going to form the tail. And we will begin. So, flip the hands in. Bring the bull feet down. Bring it down. I want to just bring up the beast head. Tabs, slots. Plug that in. Just raise the horns a little bit. You're then just going to bring the arms in. This tab is going to go into this notch right here. We're also going to just rotate just the forearm. Trying to remember how this works. You know, I'm just gonna do that. Second verse is just like the first. Bring the legs, the arms forward. And there you have the front of the beast mode done. So now, for legs, you're just gonna open up this back panel with his foot on both sides. Going to tab his legs together. So, we're just going to fold his legs at the bottom part of the knee. And this is just going to plug in right back here. You get a general idea. Bring down the back feet. Again, you get the general idea. Then we just grab the guns. We just slide them into this slot right here. Ouch. There we go. And then for the headmaster, just open this up, drop them in, close it up, and there you have Horri-bull, aka Bullhorn, in his beast mode. So, take a look at the details. Red for the eyes, silver for the teeth, pink horns, pink claws, yeah, gun tail. Articulation, the head does not move. You also got a Decepticon insignia right there, which I'm surprised there's not one on his chest. The arms are the exact same. The hind legs can move forward and back from that post. You got a knee bend, and that's it. Top, bottom. So, there you go. Excuse me. They're all three of the Decepticon Headmaster Juniors in their beast, or their monster modes. They're not going to want to stand, are they? No. But, anyways, for a comparison, here they are with a car. I'm not going to bring out every Technobot this time. Here they are with a tank. Here they are with a police-like vehicle. And yeah, Decepticon Headmaster Juniors. Each one of these came in a 4-pack. Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Legacy, and Age of the Primes. Bullhorn, aka Horri-bull, was the last to release. Fangry was the first, aka Wilder, and then Cancer. So yeah, they're not bad figures. Just okay, I'm gonna say this: Horri-bull is the best of the three. Cancer's okay, not the greatest thing in the world, and then Fangry, he has some tolerances. He has tolerance issues. For only being the second use of the mold, I think. Yeah, second use of the mold. Crazy. But anyways, that's all I got to say for now. So here has been my review of the three Decepticon Headmaster Juniors. As for when we're gonna get the Autobots. When we're gonna get the Autobot Headmaster Juniors. But yeah, until next time, guys. Bye.